Hello, everyone. We are very happy to be here at AutoMobility LA for the third straight year. As you probably know, Vulog is the world's leading SaaS-based platform to power new mobility services. We power car sharing, scooter sharing, moped sharing, van rentals, even light electric vehicle rentals. And what we do special with our platform is that we enable any operator to launch that service with all of these vehicles all on one and the same app in order for consumers to be able to consume them one-stop shop. Now, I'm here today to introduce our CEO, Grégory Ducongé, who's here for a special announcement. Grégory is a successful entrepreneur who has really taken Vulog to new heights. When he started with Vulog about 3.5 years ago, we were a small technology company powering a few local corporate car shares and only 2 larger fleets. Now, if we could hit up the next slide. That'll be a great intro for us. As you can see, our company is extremely different than what it was 3 years ago when Greg joined us. We now power 30 large-scale projects rolled out all around the world, and that's mostly thanks to Greg's leadership, along with the great team. We power services from 6 global OEMs, 2 large insurance providers, 2 global oil and gas companies, 1 tech unicorn from Silicon Valley, 2 large car rental companies, 3 large fleet managers, and dozens of startups, many of which were founded by extremely successful entrepreneurs. Needless to say, our CEO, Greg, has had a tremendous impact on the world of mobility. Now I'll ask you to join me in welcoming him to stage. Greg, you have the floor.
Thanks, Alex. Thank you, Alex, for this great introduction, and thanks to all of you for what has been a very warm welcome so far in LA. I'm very excited to be here with you today to talk to you about what we've been doing at Vulog. We have a great and exciting announcement to share with you, but before we get into that, I'd like to tell you a few words about what we do at Vulog and what we've been developing in the past few years. So, what is Vulog? Vulog basically is offering the most flexible technology solution on the planet to power new mobility services. And this has been the case since we've launched our new platform, AMA, a few years ago. So we've been working really hard on developing the world's most advanced mobility platform and building more and more applications for it. And obviously, we started with car sharing, because we've been working on car sharing since the foundation of the company in 2006. Free floating, scheduled booking, corporate car sharing, subscription services, all these mobility services, all being powered by our AMA platform. After car sharing, we added micromobility, with which we power scooter and moped sharing services. But more excitingly, beginning of this year, we started to launch large-scale shared mobility services with cars, mopeds, and kick scooters in one single application. So basically, with our solution, you can very easily build an entire mobility ecosystem in one single application, which is basically what Uber and Lyft are trying to do these days. We've also built a rental solution, which is being used today by half a dozen mobility operators all over the world. We also have a team of consulting, offering services to prospective mobility operators, and we help them build their mobility strategy, but also existing operators, and we help them reach profitability much faster. Finally, we have an offering on fleet management. We have a great experience, a great mobile application that provides everything that mobility operators need in order to operate at very large scale. So all these applications are today deployed all over the world and at scale. And what we wanted to do today is to share with you a few concrete examples of how shared mobility service, powered by car makers, are making an impact right now. And we'll start with Free2Move by Group PSA. We've been working with Group PSA in many different locations all over the world, in the United States, in Washington, D.C., in Europe, in many different cities, but also in China. And all of this with one single platform. Our collaboration with them has grown every year since we first launched, as they are constantly adding new cities to their fleet. And let me give you an example of how Free2Move with PSA Group is extremely successful. In Madrid, in Spain, they are operating a 600 car sharing service with electric cars, and they have today more than 200,000 members using the service. So believe me, they are making a huge impact in the way people are moving around in the city. In addition to that, they are doing that while being profitable. Then, in June, we had the launch of WeShare in Germany, which is the largest electric car sharing service in the world. They've launched with 1,500 Volkswagen e-Golfs, and they are already looking at deploying this solution in 2 additional cities very soon. Next will be Prague, and then Hamburg. Electric mobility is clearly now at the center of many of the things we do, because we run all these electric services in 15 cities now, meaning that our customers are asking more features that enhance their experience and reduce their cost of operations. Also, earlier this year, we launched a very interesting thing with Groupe Renault, an integration partnership. We are making sharing-ready vehicles with them, meaning that their vehicles in Europe can be connected right off the assembly line at the press of a button. This is just fantastic. The initial batch was for 2,500 vehicles, and more is coming pretty soon. So 2019 was a great year of collaboration with OEMs. As Alex told you, we have 6 partners now as OEMs, and we'd like to announce today that Vulog will add another OEM collaboration before the end of this year, and this is happening right here in Los Angeles. We are extremely excited to announce today that Vulog will soon be powering a car-sharing project in Los Angeles in collaboration with the recently announced Motion Labs. So Motion Car Share will be launching later this year, and will be using the full AMA platform, meaning our white label application, our back office, and advanced fleet management solution to offer a fantastic shared mobility experience in Los Angeles. So we are extremely proud of this great new partnership with an OEM. So it will be number 7 for Vulog. We are very looking forward to having this new project being launched in LA, so that people can enjoy the great benefits of this great user experience. And we are also looking forward to discuss this with you at our booth anytime you want today. Thank you very much for your time and attention.